Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up right now, catching a vibe at my new favorite part, getting ready to do your August 2020 tarot readings. For those that are new, welcome. It's a privilege and honor to read for you, connect with you, and ascend with you, because that's what we all do over here. And please like, share, subscribe. It is much appreciated. And to those that I've been ascending with in this journey, you guys are the hardest out, man. This journey has been wild, but thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, the positive encouragement, the prayers, the well wishes. You guys are incredibly powerful high priest, high priestesses, and I genuinely feel that positive energy you guys send to me. It's very like, it comes off like a big sister, big brother, whether you guys are older than me or not. A mothering energy, a grandmothering energy, an auntie uncle type energy. That's what I mean when I like say I thank you guys for your support and stuff, because that's how it comes in the ethers, right? Anyways, guys, I love you guys. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna pray and get into it. Coming into your reading though, there was only two things that I was really tapping into. Some of you guys have a new sense of freedom. Something, you've been released for something. Some of you guys did cord cutting and energetically are no longer feeling trapped by a connection or by some haunting memories of the past or some trauma. You really cut cords and really resolved certain things from the past in a really healthy way, both head and heart. So there's this sense of freedom you guys are stepping into August with, feeling free to love again, to work again for some of you, to find a new place. Like some of you guys felt stuck, like you couldn't relocate yourself, move yourself, or change your environment, and now you feel free to do so, whether it was whatever it is that the divine gave you or gifted you to feel more free, or to change your circumstances so you feel more free. I feel like has come in or will come in. I also tapped into almost like the opposite energy of somebody being like, I have had enough. Somebody is putting their foot down super hard. Gemini, for some of you guys are putting your foot down to people that have never seen that side of you before. Like they've never seen you dominate. Some of you guys are in a very dominant, like you're dominating something. And I don't know if anybody's seen that side of you. And I just more so get it. Like, I don't feel like you're dominating it in the sense of trying to like control it. You're dominating something in the sense of it's done. Like, I've had enough and I'm not going to tell you again. So I feel like somebody might have energetically been chasing you, because I feel like that you could have given somebody a response and they kept asking you the same thing. And you're like, I'm not going to tell you again. The answer is no. For some of you, the answer was yes, and because of the way somebody berated you and was on you, you're actually going to change your mind. There's a card that says change your mind. You're going to actually change your mind and tell somebody, you know what, the answer is no now, right? I feel like you're shutting something down. You've had enough of something. For some of you, it's a client. You've had enough of this client. You don't care how much money they bring in. You are not going to work with this person, for this person, support at all. There's no amount of money that's going to make, I hear you saying there's no amount of money that's going to make it worth me signing that person again, working with them again, staying at this company. For some of you, your employer might throw money at you, trying to get you to stay because it's super inconvenient for you to leave right now. And some of you actually will tell your employer that there is no amount of money that is going to make me stay here. So I just feel like it's a dominant energy, but it's not trying to control something you're trying to keep. It's dominating something because you're actually trying to get rid of it, end it, wrap it up. But it's doing it from a very like, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you kind of energy. Like, don't make me tell you. That's just what I'm getting. So anyways, we're going to go into prayer, and then we're going to actually see what comes out, whether these energies coincide. I found a stone. I'm burning it onto some giant stone here. Had to improvise, and I only had one charcoal, so I had to break it into pieces so that I didn't waste it. Anyways, my hands look wrecked. All right, let's get into prayer. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective sign of Gemini, all the messages that are in their greatest good, surrounding the material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular. all the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. Some of you guys feel like the divine protected you through something. You feel like you connected deeper with your guides because of what you overcame. Some of you are being like, I couldn't have done it without my angels or my guides. It's something they told you. It's something they warned you about. They redirected you. There is something about your connection with the divine that actually manifested in the sense of like, I couldn't have got here without them, or I wouldn't have survived that without them. Like I've been through shit where like my grandma told me to leave places that got shut up within minutes, and me be like, you can't deny certain things like that. You know what I mean? Like you learn real quick, like, oh, there are angels that will yell at you and tell you things. And I mean, you don't have to do it, but you will feel the sense of urgency that you should. Some of you guys were initiated into something like that, where you were told maybe to leave right now. You were told something by the divine, and you did it right in the nick of time. Right in the nick of time, and it's going to actually solidify your bond with the guides with regards to like telepathy and your communication, no different than any of these readers do. That's how you learn that communication first. Long before I ever did tarot, I was communicating through the divine, being out on road by myself, a young girl on my own, having the divine and my ancestors tell me, no, leave here, go home, no, like do this, like, you know. And it was I didn't always listen. So I had to like feel that the hard way. Anyways, whoa, the first two cards that came out during the prayer is the Ace of Wands and then the Ten of Wands. This Ace of Wands marks the end of a cycle for you, Gemini. Whatever this is, it really solidifies in the 3D that something is truly over, and you're very excited about it. This is that energy of when I told you there's no amount of money that is going to make me stay here or go back to something. That's what this says. The Nine of Cups. Somebody already got the ninth cup. Why would they go back? Somebody isn't staying somewhere because they see the ninth cup and they know where they can get it. Because the Eight of Cups is staying somewhere or going back somewhere. But with the Nine of Cups, that is the decision not to. There is nothing that is going to make me revisit, go back, or stay where I'm at. I'm dropping the burden that made me think I didn't have options and I might have had to go back to something or stay somewhere. But you drop that, and now you feel good because the potential of something new, you've dropped an energetic burden of reasons why you needed to stay somewhere or why you needed to go back to something. And the divine was always trying to lead you forward. This Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands, that's really fantastic energy. The Eight of Wands, whoa, moving really, really determined to move fast. Some of you guys saw something. Some of you guys, the divine gave you something and you're out of there. Like some of you guys know that you were gifted and out from something. This is a very oppressive energy. This is somebody stuck, feeling burdened, like they can't go anywhere, that they can't move forward towards fulfillment. And all this burden, energetic like reasons, and they could be actual energetic people. Like it's not the Eight of Swords where it's all like an illusion in the mind. These could have actually been burdens, but what's an illusion is why somebody needed to burden themselves in this way, in this Ten of Wands way. And that burden sacrificed their own wish fulfillment, which is a part of their legacy, which their legacy is for their kin and everyone they love. So somebody really awoke to what is most important, and somebody is moving forward towards that, and it looks like really, really quickly. So that's what I mean. This August energy, the sun speaks of clarity that brings in enough healing to feel really, really good. Okay, that's what the sun energy is to me. So I feel like, yeah, the sun energy is feeling clear about either a way to drop this burden, feeling clear about how this isn't actually a burden and that there is a way to move forward, because this could have been an illusion. Maybe it was the Eight of Wands and the divine saying you've got everything you need to move forward, and devil energy is casting an illusion of the Ten of Wands, which means you can't actually move forward because it's too much, you don't have enough, that kind of energy. Somebody expelled that. They walked away from that energy, that illusion. Also the eye, some of you are trying to get into an optometrist. Some of you, the mouth. Some of you need to drink more water. I know. Some of you guys, though, what's that doctor? The ear, nose, mouth doctor? ENM, doctor, I don't know, the ears, nose, mouth, something about sinuses. Some of you guys are struggling with sinus issues. Like you guys are feeling sick, but it's not COVID. I'm getting like sinus issues, things like that. Some of you, I'm hearing antihistamine. Some of you feel like you need an antihistamine. Some of you guys, like that's what that tongue is, like putting a pill, like I need an antihistamine. The eye, running eyes. Now I'm seeing 2 eyes. Oh, all the eyes, all the wands are governed by eyes. All the cups are governed by the mouth. Yeah, that's how that works in this. Okay, so we have all cup, fire and water, which is good. That's balanced, masculine, feminine energy. Ace of coins. Whoa, 2 aces. Whoa, somebody is very clear. Somebody is fucking, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Chariot. Whatever was keeping somebody bound is they're now free, and that is getting all of this forward movement. Somebody feels like, yes, I can move forward to what I want. I know what I want. It's like this 9 of Cups existed, but this was the problem. This was standing in between moving forward. It was the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Somebody knew exactly where they wanted to move forward to and how quickly. The problem was this illusion. And it just seems like it was dropped because the 8 of Cups did come in reverse and most of these cards are upright. And that would make sense because all these aces. So what is this person moving forward to? The aces. And again, this is balanced, fire and earth energy. The only thing I don't have is air. So I feel like somebody is coming out of this mental imprisonment. Somebody was maybe thinking too much, was all caught up in their head. Some of you collective couldn't stop thinking, and it was getting you to actually stop manifesting. It was getting you, because I'm getting this energy of talking yourself out. Like, I can't, this burden, why it's not going to work, why I'm, right? So I feel like the reason why there's no air here is because somebody's very conscious that they went into their desires and their feelings, that they needed to come out of their head, because their head had only provided them with as much information as the head could give them. Like I said, you get information from your head and your heart, so it's important to go into both those areas. I also was getting a lot of people in the collective going through a throat chakra awakening, which is getting people to speak up for themselves and communicate themselves more clearly than maybe people in their karmic cycles are used to. People are awakening how they talk. They're standing up for themselves. They're communicating so clearly, right? And people were manipulating and taking advantage of people who they knew had a stunted throat chakra. Meaning you could telepathically feel that somebody was uncomfortable, but they wouldn't say it. People will take advantage of people like that, knowing that they can make them uncomfortable and they won't say anything. Ironically enough, Gemini, we're doing your reading. You're an air sign and there's no air here. Yeah, 4 of Wands, because that's not what's needed. Like I said, the mind already provided you everything it was you needed, or this could be somebody else collective. The point is that this is about deep understanding of desires, wants. This is love. Somebody collective could be seeing you as somebody they want to offer this Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, somebody that reflects the wish fulfillment that they try and to achieve in their own life. So not that you're offering them what they can't. You're a reflection of what they're always trying to achieve and that they're going to continue to try to achieve, right? Which is this baseline happiness that makes you not miserable, you know, kind of thing. Or not, it's like a consistent happiness regardless of what happens. It's like a calming. Anyway, let's see what else. Some of you guys, for some of you though, you have these aces in front of you, and the problem is that there's no air. You guys are talking and communicating, and you're not using your mind. You're not letting your mind tell you the truth about, is this a good idea or not? You're just some of you are getting lost and caught up in how this feels. These aces feel to you. They feel exciting. Some of you are projecting an opportunity as being more stable than it is because of how excited you are and how it makes you feel and what you think it gives to you. Because quite frankly, I don't know if this is actually as solid as it's presented, because there's no air here. So there hasn't been a thinking. You have to think about the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a contract. You got to read it. You've got to, there is some of you guys need to be very careful about not committing yourself too quickly, because you didn't think about it enough. You just let this deep feeling and desire to want to move forward lead you. And I'm telling you guys, on the new timeline, you are not on the new timeline if you are using your head or your heart. You have to use both. And it looks like somebody here isn't using their head. They just feel really excited and it's passionate and they're like, yeah, I'm down, I'm down. And once the head clicks in later, I don't know if the head's going to agree. It might not. I don't know. But let's see what else. 3 of coins, still no thoughts. This is, again, this contract, right? I want to receive it. I want to receive it, but not thinking. 5 of coins, getting left out in the cold. Guys, this could be even surrounding work, an opportunity, and you're not thinking it through. You're just excited about how it's being presented to you. Somebody is fueling that excitement by telling you what the potential would be, because I think they're trying to hope that you don't think about it, because then it might not get the yes that they're looking for. So somebody gets left out in the cold, but I personally, collective, think it's going to be you if you move forward in any work opportunities, sign any contracts based on just how exciting it feels and not actually think it through logically and practically. Is this something my sword of truth resonates with, right? Is this like, right? There's that. So be careful. 5 of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, be very careful. You don't want to regret this decision because you just leaped yourself off of the cliff. Yeah. Somebody might regret that. I bet you the air is going to come. 4 of Swords. Regret that. Healing and reflecting over heartbreak, over poor decisions. This is when the head comes in. It's after, but there's already been heartbreak and disappointment, feeling left out in the cold, regrets. Regrets about partnering with these people, regrets about leaving an opportunity behind. You didn't think something through here, collective. Whoa, that bird almost touched me. Like I felt that bird almost touch me. Felt aggressive. When I come out in nature, I'm at their, I'm just in their world. I'm in their world, okay? But yeah, that's where the thought. So be very careful, collective, because I feel like this is karmic for some of you Geminis, where you will get really excited and passionate. So you'll know that you've manifested the passion and excitement about something, but you will over project the stability of it, but because you're not actually thinking it through. So what you're projecting is how much stable I hope it is, because of how it's making me feel. But if you thought about it, you would actually be able to quantify how stable it is. And then maybe you would still feel good about going about it, but there wouldn't be any kind of disappointment after the fact. And if there is even disappointment, so say you do think it through and you use your head and there is disappointment, it's not going to be like if you didn't use your head. You won't feel foolish. You'll realize that you took a leap of faith, and you'll look around to see, why did the divine bring me here? Because you thought it through originally. So this is, yeah. And then the 4 of Coins, which we have here, the Ace and the 3. Being very careful about what you receive and what you let go, collective. Because I was getting that in another reading too, this impulsiveness. Maybe it was Scorpio. Anyways, let's move towards let's do the what do we call it? I have to keep that. The Lenormand, the Golden Lenormand. All right, the first one was the Knight of Pentacles. That's a 10. And then we've got the, for some of you, this is this client. Some of you have a client and you're bringing it to an end. There's no amount of money that's going to get you to work with this person again. You are done with it. You are not doing it. For others of you, you need to be careful, because this energy could be really hamming it up, making it sound like there's an opportunity to work with them that'll be so lucrative and great for you, only for you to regret it because this person ends up using you. This is what this lady's doing to her. She's using her. She's taking her lace and selling it for 4 times the amount somewhere else. And this energy has been coming out a lot, right? But it's been coming out in very different ways, because I do these readings on different days, or try to at least, right? So yeah, this here, somebody is no longer ignoring the fact that they don't want to work with somebody anymore, that somebody isn't an asset to them, that they're better off on their own. Somebody's not letting somebody leech off them anymore, use them. But this is just being really careful about, because if this this feels like this person's offering you an opportunity, and then they have all these arterial motives behind your back once they get you in the seat, and then all of a sudden you're not happy about it anymore with the skeeth or whatever it's called. The Nine of Cups. There's that excitement. The Queen of Cups and the Jack, which is that action. Ooh, and then the King of Cups on the bottom. Well, damn. That brought us into a different direction. Let's see. Wanting to discuss what matters. This could be having conversations about wanting to relocate. Somebody could have taken an action. I'm literally getting somebody might have like sold, like put their house up on the market. I don't know. Somebody is now trying to sell a house after a breakup. Somebody's trying to get the keys back from somebody after a breakup. This could also be like the King and Queen of Cups could have had a discussion about what really matters. And then there's this happiness. It's almost like this King of Cups could have, or King or Queen, somebody communicated what was most important to them to the other person. And that person took an action to validate that. So there seems to be this like really good partnership of listening and hearing and understanding each other so that the actions they take towards each other just better solidify the bond and the trust and all of that. So this is also a very good message for some of you. Like, we can't deny the King and the Queen of Cups make a fantastic couple, you get me? Okay, let's move on to the Butterfly Oracle. Sobriety and healing from the past. Some of you guys cut something cold turkey. You committed, you cut something cold turkey. I cut out coffee. I don't know what it was. It was like I just had to. The divine's like, you got to cut out something, and if it ain't going to be the pot right now, then cut out the wheat, the caffeine. And ironically enough, I cut out the caffeine and I naturally smoked less. Right? But either way, I just feel like some of you guys you cut something cold turkey. I also believe there was a sobering reality that got somebody to shut something down and end something. Healing from the past. Yeah, I think somebody ended a relationship and is healing from it. Self-care. Yep, somebody is alone right now healing from a breakup. And it was a very sobering breakup with regards to their life, where they're at, where they've aligned themselves, what it is they truly want, and how little of it they actually work to manifest in their life. So somebody was rocked by the reality and is taking care of themselves, which is good. This is all good. Memories and dietary changes. I feel like somebody is simultaneously healing from a breakup. I feel like somebody is handling their depression by taking care of themselves. They don't know what other way to handle this depression and vibe high, which it is the way. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and you will just naturally vibe higher. Working out, eating high vibrational foods, being kind, smiling to people, like all these things are easy ways of getting your vibe up when you're feeling like shit and depressed from, whatever sobering truths and, whatever healing from the past you've got to do or whatever, right? Parental care has been coming out a lot. Seeking and finding. Somebody could be looking for their parent. Somebody could be trying to find somebody. I was getting that too. Some of you that are older, you might look for a parent and they might not be alive. Regardless of your age, you might be looking for a parent and they're not actually alive anymore. For some of you, though, it's realizing that I feel like some of you are talking to a parent and you're trying to explain to them what it is that you need from them. Or what it is you felt. Like with the seeking, finding, grief work, and parental care, this is somebody communicating to a parent what it is that they need from them. This could be a parent communicating to a child what it is that they are unable to give to them because of their own limitations, because of their own upbringing, and that could be a karmic cycle with regards to family that you're trying to break. Some of you guys are wondering, some of you guys are hurt because of somebody's lack of self-care. You're wondering why somebody doesn't take care of themselves, why they won't love themselves enough to eat better. Or like some of you, somebody has health issues and you realize you can't love this person more than them to be healthy or to take care of themselves, and it's hurting you. Adult children and be the true you. Some of you guys are seeking self-employment so that you can work at home. You really have prioritized wanting to be able to be in the home so that you can raise your children. Some of you, your partner provides for you and you've maybe done the whole stay-at-home mom thing, and some of you guys are going to be in a position where you maintain the stay-at-home mom as well as start a business, and what that will do is allow the masculine energy, whether male or female, to also pick up some of the nurturing feminine energy that the feminine energy was handling in the home. So it looks like there's a relationship that is actually going to balance out because of somebody seeking out self-employment, which allows them to be able to do the Empress, staying in the home, cultivating, nurturing, while also doing what it is they want to do, which is let their masculine energy seek, conquer, forge, build, right? Protect, provide abundance, like material abundance, all that kind of stuff, right? Because the feminine definitely cultivates abundance. It's just different, right? She cultivates from within, where the masculine energy is the one that goes out and gets abundance and brings it back, where feminine energy can cultivate it right in the home, which is the idea of the garden, right? Nobody has to go out to get tomatoes if you have your own garden in your backyard, kind of thing, right? Motivation, support, windfall, and healthcare change. Some of you guys, this King of Cups, Queen of Cups is somebody really supporting somebody's growth. Like, I feel like there's a relationship that is becoming stronger because somebody is feeling the love of their partner in a different way, and it's coming in as the way of support. Like this independent coexistence, somebody is independently trying to achieve something and their partner is supporting them, and it's bringing this bond really close. It's also bringing a windfall of abundance, because it's actually both these energies, right? If your if your lover is supporting you and truly loves and is giving you their love for your own independent endeavors, you're going to get windfall. You're going to win tenfold. It's just double the energy, right? So I feel like there's a couple here that gets how to manifest with each other independently while coexisting, supporting each other for their own individual. So your partner's wins are yours. Why? Because you supported them. But you know how to identify the difference of why it's a win to you because you supported them and they've achieved, but why it's individually a win for them. So celebrating your partner's wins outside of yourself, but knowing a little bit inside of you that it's your win too because you supported them. So I'm just getting that for relationships, heavenly signs. Some of you guys are getting signs from the universe that's getting you to change your mind about how you feel about something or how you feel about a situation, for good or for bad. Some of you guys could be softening up. These heavenly signs could be getting you to soften up, open your hand, be more open to working, receiving, moving forward. For others of you, these heavenly signs are actually getting you to close your hand and pull back. Okay, change your mind and say, I don't know if I want this. For some of you, you were open to somebody's support, and now that you can see why they were offering you their support, you don't want it anymore because they were doing it just so they could say they could, just to get information about what it is you were doing. So you're like, why am I giving you all this access? Why are you here and you're not actually helping me? Because they're not there to help, they're there to observe. Yeah, I'm getting that you're changing your mind about somebody that you let support you because you're realizing what their true motives are. Welcoming the new, leaving, retirement, end of an era, long and short. This is somebody who's retiring. This could be a going away party, really sentimental, gracefully aging. Wow, this is somebody moving on from a company, retiring. Somebody could be going into early retirement. Regardless, it's going to help gracefully age this person because they're loving themselves enough to end an era when they can. For some of you, your self-employment is going to end an era. Like you're going to retire this, going into your self-employment, you're going to retire that way. Like you're never going to work for someone again. You will either be a partner or, like with this Three of Pentacles, you'll be an equal partner. Some of you guys are stepping into that self-employment and that's what comes of it. Like I don't know. Okay. I've got to pee, but that's why you might feel like I'm rushing your reading. You guys know how I get when I got pee. my shakes. That's what's replaced my coffees. These giant ass liter shakes. I put everything: pineapple, raspberries, blueberries, peaches, banana, almond milk. I put everything in it. Blend that shit up. And it does replace the coffee. I don't crave it. Once I have my shake, I don't crave the coffee so much anymore. I can sip on my shake. It gives me the energy, right? Because that was the thing. The coffee gives you that energy that you need. The shake does, if you pump it with enough shit. Jealousy doesn't open doors. It closes them. Let's see. I feel like there is somebody that this support that I feel like you're pulling back, like you're not letting somebody help you, because I feel like they're not helping you. They're actually just kind of jealous about what you might feel like somebody's sabotaging you. Somebody that you brought in to help you is sabotaging you because they're jealous. And essentially what they're doing is closing the door on themselves, not on you, right? Somebody's jealousy is getting them to blow an awesome opportunity. I do feel that. Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity. Somebody's jealousy is going to get them to reject something because of any reason. Well, why didn't I get this before? Oh, why did you offer so-and-so? Or why don't I get this and this? Or there's this, I don't know, kind of annoying. Show everyone what you can do, and you have remarkable power which you are not using, which was funny because self-worth came up in reverse. So that means that this is speaking about somebody who isn't using their power to manifest, and it could be linked to this jealousy. Because jealousy is a very powerless feeling. Usually people feel jealous because they're jealous of something they think they don't have. So that's a feeling of being powerless, right? So this is somebody not showing people what they can do and jealous about what other people are showing that they can do. So this is somebody really struggling with stepping into their power. So they're not using their power to manifest. And why is because I feel like they are not loving themselves enough to live out their own greatness, to see their own self-worth, and instead is feeling jealous about the people around them who are excelling and are doing well. Like this could be somebody who started a business and is asking like asking their friend to work with them, only for their friend to come in and not actually help and support them, but actually sabotage them. Why? Because their friend's looking and saying, I could have been you, I'm the same age as you, I could have done this, but they didn't, is the point. And it looks like somebody is, instead of acknowledging and being accountable for that, they are projecting and blaming and feeling jealous. Jealousy doesn't hurt anybody else but the person who feels jealous. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know. Yeah, the maiden, that's me. I'm like, I don't know. I've never been into the jealousy kind of thing. I don't know what, like, I mean, I'm not saying I've always loved myself, but I've never been the jealous type. Not to say I haven't been jealous, but not compared to a lot of females. Like, I see them really struggle with that shit. I'm just like, yo, you're hurting yourself. Like, love yourself. Anyways, the time is right to make new friends. Leaving, windfall. Some of you guys are moving and you're leaving everyone behind. You're leaving your friends too, because you want to move and you want to make new friends. Some of you are wrapping up a massive karmic cycle with because some of you guys are changing your mind about bringing somebody with you. You were going to move in with somebody and you're changing your mind. You're actually leaving and deciding to go on your own. And I feel like it's the end of an era. That's why you're meeting new friends, because you change your mind about some of the ones you've got. Some of the ones you might have been initiating plans with. Remember, with this card here, that's a sudden ending. You guys changed your mind suddenly. You were getting signs, synchronicities, and you're like, listen, it's going to take some courage, but I'm going to have to tell this person I've changed my mind and I'm leaving. Right? I care about myself. There's this self-care. I don't know. The usher, somebody doesn't want to pay up. Somebody's avoiding paying a fee, a fine. I feel like this could also be collector energy. Somebody coming to take somebody's money that's owed. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody not very happy about that. This could also be, for somebody, this could be a feminine energy. Whether male or female, it's an energy of somebody who's emotionally manipulative. So this is somebody this Queen of Cups in reverse is trying to get money from this guy here, because this is really the Queen of Cups in reverse. When she's in reverse, she probably looks something like that. And it looks like this emotional manipulation didn't work in order to get the money. So now this energy is now in reverse and taking this approach to getting some money. First it was, oh, I need this, and can you help me, and da-da-da-da-da, and I need your support, and da-da-da-da-da. And now it's, you're not going to help me, or give me that, or I deserve this. And it's like, whoa. Yeah, somebody is foaming at the fucking mouth. Somebody is at a new job feeling very like, this is somebody taking somebody around their new job. And somebody's feeling like the maiden. They're excited. They're feeling naive. They're making new friends. Yeah, so this is somebody getting the welcome tour. This could even be in the new neighborhood. Somebody could be like, you could have met somebody in the neighborhood and they're being like, you know, you're new in the neighborhood. I'll take you around. You want to go for a drink at the new, and you're like, yeah, sure. Like that's that maiden energy. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys actually might meet somebody and then change your mind instantly about them. When you see them interact with somebody else, it's like you see another side of somebody you just met, and it actually gets you to pull back from them and change your mind. It's like you don't like how somebody spoke to somebody, and it's like, I need to drop this because I'd be foolish to think that you wouldn't turn around and speak to me like that one day, and then I'll have to snatch your ass up. Yeah, somebody's like, okay. Like I see somebody feeling very awkward about something somebody just did in front of them. Learn from your mistakes and try not to do them again. Somebody might be trying to tell you it was just a mistake, and some of you guys need to be careful about not being too naive, knowing the difference between somebody learning from a mistake and somebody just being that way and getting comfortable and accustomed to having to apologize for just being that way. So they're not actually sorry, meaning they're not going to change the way they behave to treat anybody better or deal with anybody better. No. It's just they are accustomed to having to clean up and explain to people why they do this. So they're just used to saying, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. And I just see some of you guys being like, do you ever learn from your mistakes? Are you ever not sorry because you ever stopped doing this shit? Like, I don't know. The greatest risk is not taking one. The blind man. Ooh, I feel like somebody gets themselves into debt. They took a risk with regards to money. I was getting a bit of that gambling energy in Libra. If you feel you are right, stand firmly by your conviction. Somebody, you know that whatever, somebody is trying to lead you astray. I feel like death is trying to lead somebody in a ditch, but I feel like it's surrounding money. I feel like you need to you need to allow your internal wisdom to get you to stand firmly around something that says this, I don't think this is a good idea, or I feel like somebody's trying to take your money or suggest or convince somebody to use their money for something. And the fact of the matter, it's going to put them in a ditch, but their intuition knows that. Their intuition knows that. This could be even like a daughter who manipulates her dad for money, this feminine energy doesn't grow up because daddy's always there to fit the bill, fix, pay. It's that kind of energy. And it looks like dad might be ascending and is saying, no, you're old enough, you're on your own. And this child's energy is freaking out. Feels this energy, this maiden energy feels very, very entitled to their parent, their mother or father's money. And it looks like mother or father is telling somebody to go off on their own and be for themselves. And I feel like somebody's very upset about that because the Nine of Swords is here. That's the card about being stressed. Woo! Persistence. Never give up. I'm like, never give up. I'm going to pee myself. Hold on. I got to go wash it. Okay, guys. I'm going to wrap up your reading because it's getting kind of cloudy and I can't get no rain on the laptop. You get me? So yeah, let's see what else we get. Yeah, somebody is realizing that somebody is cutting the cord on them and they're not handling it well. It's somebody who was very reliant on this energy. This maiden energy this Queen of Cups maiden energy, feminine energy is showing up as death here. See? This is how I feel. This energy, this is the maiden. This is the Queen of Cups right here. That's fucking not responding well to somebody that's trying to cut the financial cord. That's trying to, I see somebody telling somebody like, you're not entitled to that, or I don't have to do that, or this isn't yours. And somebody isn't responding. Somebody feels very entitled, like something is theirs. Like, look at the Queen of Cups. Get over here. Like, that's that. Somebody is real sure something belongs to them, or that they, yeah. Somebody was giving to somebody, taking care of somebody, and that is no longer. Somebody is no longer giving, and it's this guy. It's the usherer. You see how the usher is holding his coins like that? And yeah. Yeah. And somebody is not. That's about money. Yep, the Two of Wands. Somebody feels like they're being left. Somebody's being told they need to go work, because this is the card of opportunities. This usher could be telling somebody, you need to go get a fucking job. You need to go find work. Like I'm hearing the easy train is done. I'm hearing freeloader. This could be somebody's kid needing to grow up. I also see somebody I feel like somebody is fighting for child support here. Somebody could be, this could, on the other side of this could be a feminine who's lost her shit and said, this could have been a feminine who was avoiding taking this man to court for child support, and is now going to decide to do it. And this masculine is not responding well to having to pay up. But the fact of the matter is that not his seed? Well, he needs to pay up. Right? Yep, Six of Cups. Long-term goals, plans, soulmate connections. Yeah. And then the heart. Somebody could be afraid of somebody's reaction to offering their heart to them. Somebody could be afraid of how somebody's previous partner is going to respond to them dating somebody new, or finding out that they've committed to somebody new. Maybe there's like a connection, like a child. So this isn't an ex that you X out of your life. This is an ex you have to create boundaries and go through karmic lessons with. And it looks like that ex might not be very pleased that this masculine is now committed to a divine feminine, offering his heart. This could be I'm tapping into a masculine who already has a baby mother, whose baby mother is freaking out because this masculine got this feminine pregnant. So now this feminine wants money. This feminine, I think, thought she had a chance to get this masculine back until this masculine got his divine feminine pregnant. Now this feminine realizes that that's not the case, and is doing everything she can to take what she can from this man, and is making it about money. Talking to other people about it, gossiping, and there's the divine masculine. Yup. This is people scrambling, and the fact of the matter is people are going to have to acclimate to the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming into union. Period, point blank. People are going to have to settle down, hold them kanas, tapanais, all of that. They're going to have to hold their kana when these two come together. They can talk all they want, but the fact of the matter is when these two come together, there's a legacy, period, point blank. This is about the future. Okay, this is what matters. It's not about this petty bullshit. And that's where karmically we're wrapping up this cycle, because the divine feminine and masculine are in the building. And once they rise up, you understand? Everybody has to go hold kana straight up. Anyway, yep, the loyal dog. This masculine is telling people, this masculine is incredibly loyal to his divine feminine. Why? Because he's a divine masculine. He knows what the fuck he has. So he's going to, there's this sense of him having, I feel like there's a celebration that this feminine is going to be invited to, and it's going to come off as a betrayal to other people. The loyalty that this masculine has to this feminine is seen as a betrayal to these other people. And now I see also other people talking negatively about this feminine, and this feminine has no clue. The reason why these people are talking negatively about this feminine is because these people know that this masculine is about to commit, make a move, loves this woman. Just is what it is. Says the divine masculine. Just is what it is. I love when divine masculines step into their place, because nobody can really chat too long to them about anything. I love that. I love that. Even though he's a white boy, he might be a Jamaican. I don't know the way the Jamaican was coming in. Anyways, guys, this is your spread, all right? I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe if you want weekly, daily content. Check out the Patreon. That's really for those that vibe with me as a person, because we really ascend together. We break down the daily energies. You know, it can go high vibed, it can go low vibe. So, you know, if you really resonate with not just the readings, but with me as a person, then you might enjoy the Patreon. Go check it out. But until the next time I see you guys, keep letting those inner angels live. Mwah. Ciao.